Hello, everyone. We are live. I put a filter on it. I don't normally put a filter on it, but today we're filtering. We're filtering. I just want to give everyone a second to just take a minute. Maybe people are still on their lunch breaks. That's what I'm trying to catch you. Catch you on your lunch break if you get one. Hopefully, everyone had a little bit of lunch today. I had a frozen pizza and some Epicure ranch dip as my dip. I've decided I can't eat my food without dip or sauce anymore. It has to have hot sauce and I need to dip. That's just like my new thing. So ever since I joined Epicure, I'm like, I need dip. Can't eat my food without dip. I'm like a small child. So I'm gonna get started and we'll see if anyone else pops on here. So this morning I woke up and sent out an email. I hope that you all received my email. There's a hidden treasure in there. There's a little Easter egg if you saw it underneath the ordering link from me to you. Take a peek at that email if you got it this morning. Um, but I woke up this morning and everything popped up about International Women's Day. And in the past, I've kind of struggled with International Women's Day. I know I'm a woman. I totally understand. Um, but on days like today, I always think, are we, not recognizing other people by simply having a day for women? And I've come to the conclusion that it is okay to recognize that there is gender inequality that still exists in our world that is specific to women. And, for me, I'm a storyteller. And I always try to capture what's happening in the world in context of something that I've seen or experienced. And I want to tell you about an experience that I had as a woman that to this day I still find very profound. And so many of you know, many of you don't know. When I was in university, I was in an entrepreneurship contest, and I won. And my prize at the end of winning this contest was a franchise. I won a franchise. It was a franchise or a prize package valued at $100,000. And, from the outside looking in, it was this huge opportunity for me. But one thing, it was a contest that was run by men, all men. And when I won and I was ready, like I graduated from university first, that was part of the deal. It's like I would finish school and then I would start up my business. And one of the pieces of winning this contest was that they would provide me with a mentor. And it was real estate. And so they said, do you have any specific requests for a mentor? And I said, yes, I want a female mentor. And they couldn't find me one. They couldn't find me, at the time I lived in the GTA, and they couldn't find me any woman who was willing to be my mentor in real estate. And that was okay. But the mentor that we found me, he was great. We got along great, but he wasn't in real estate. Um, he was significantly older than I was. He was just in such a different world that, to this day I look back and I think, would I have been more successful if they could have matched me with someone that, could have mentored me in a very specific and different way? And so reflecting on that experience to the experience that I'm having now in Epicure is almost our entire team of over 400 people is women. And not only that, So who's becoming a very good friend of mine, or she is a very good friend of mine, I talk to her every day, is my mentor and my leader. Her name is Natalie. And Natalie has changed my life. When we talk about women and women supporting women, this woman goes above and beyond for everybody, including me. Brings tears to my eyes because I was in such a bad place before I joined Epicure that this has been such a game changer for me. And my Courtney is like giving me love because she's like, there are tears in your eyes. I can't believe it. I didn't think I would cry. But Epicure has been such an amazing experience for me because there are so many amazing women here to support you. And it is such community over competition. Like, I have just never felt so good about being a part of something because, yeah, you make money. Let's be honest. Like, we're making money off of selling Epicure, but it is so much more than that. Like, this group of people is just so nice, so down to earth, so welcoming, so encouraging. And that was something that I hadn't experienced before now, right? Like, so Emmy says this is so true because Emmy joined in February 1st. And like you see it once you're into Epicure is like, yes, let's celebrate International Women's Day and let's celebrate female entrepreneurship because we are entrepreneurs. We're running small businesses from typically the comfort of our own homes in the pockets of our day. That's how I run it. And now I have people who support and help and nourish my growth um, because, you know, a lot of these people are like me, small kids, just kind of like I felt lost. I quit my full-time job when Josh was 3 months old. And this is to no one's fault of my own. But I thought I could do it all, right? I thought that I could be on mat leave and working and doing my full-time gig. Um, and I don't think I had the right person to mentor me to say, like, you can't. Like, I remember I was on a conference call. Josh was like 3 days old, and I'm nursing him while I'm trying to work. And I'm just like, this is not for me. I cannot do this. So I quit. And I'm so grateful that I kind of lost my way to find my way back. I was totally bananas court. Like, I can't believe like I did what I did, but it was, you had to do it. I just like, that was just the beast of the job that I did. And my best friend Court knows, like, it had made me so anxious. Like, my anxiety was at an all-time high. I just couldn't deal with it. So on International Women's Day, I want to celebrate anyone who is in a position, and this is most specific to where you work right now, that you feel like you are being mentored by people that you should be mentored by in a very supportive environment that nurtures the growth of women, that you don't feel like there is a glass ceiling for you, where your strengths are embraced, where you have the ability and opportunity to share what you need from your workplace. And for me, that is that I need this to work around my kids. Um, that's the only way that I can do this is like Zach is 20 months old, Josh is 3.5, going into kindergarten in the fall. Um, but the reason why I can do this is because of this amazing supportive network of women in Epicure. So celebrate all of the women in your life today who have nurtured that growth. Obviously, I have other people in my personal life that are absolutely amazing and I look up to, but this is most specific to where you work. So happy International Women's Day. Both of my children are asleep right now, so I am going to enjoy a hot cup of coffee and just reflect on this amazing experience that I've had. Everyone have a wonderful day.